J-cloths. They've been around for a long time, but now the makers say they're biodegradable, with an official-looking seal to back that up. Angela figures that means it's okay to throw in her green bin for composting.
It is important because you can actually compost it and it doesn't go on the landfill for years.
That's what the consumer hotline tells us, too. Hi, I'm calling about your J-cloths.
Okay.
It says they're now biodegradable.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I can throw these in my green bin?
Yes, you can.
Not according to our enviro expert, Adria Vassal. Can I toss this in my green bin?
No.
Why not? That's for things that are biodegradable.
Well, no, that's not true. Your green bin is for things that are certified compostable. And most municipalities that do green binning would tell you, hey, please do not put this in there. We're just going to skim it out anyway if you put it in there. And it'll end up in landfill. Listen, nothing biodegrades in landfill. You'll find 40-year-old hot dogs in landfills.
Oh, and that biodegradable seal? Completely made up. But it sure fooled these friends.
It looks official.
It does look like some organization.
Like the recycling circle.
So you would think this has the seal of someone's approval.
Somebody
that
approved
it is
it, yes.
biodegradable. Former ad guy Mark Stoiber says using a made-up seal, one of the oldest tricks in the book.
Consumers have a limited bandwidth. They can only think of so many things. They don't have time to deeply research a product. They want somebody to do the homework so they can just grab it. So for companies, they think consumers aren't looking too deeply. We can bamboozle them.
Associated Brands, the company that makes J-cloths, tells us J-cloth is composed of cellulose fibers, which are 100% derived from wood pulp. These fibers are organic in nature and biodegradable. But if it doesn't belong in the green bin and it doesn't biodegrade in the landfill, our expert says
The word biodegradable in this instance is pretty damn useless.
So we say, that's a lousy label. Which brings us to the worst of them all, the product that tops our lousy labels list. Because it's not just greenwashing, it's causing harm to the very thing it's claiming to help. Dawn antibacterial dish soap. The label says Dawn helps save wildlife.
Troubles, love, but not today. They're gonna wash away.
Dawn does donate dish soap to clean up animals after an oil spill and gives money to animal rescue groups. But Adria Vassal says, don't be fooled.
This particular product gets my blood boiling.
Why?
Because they are making a big deal about how Dawn helps save wildlife. And then when you flip the product over, you actually see that it contains an ingredient called triclosan. And triclosan is an ingredient which Environment Canada has just recently declared officially toxic to aquatic life.
That claims to help wildlife, but it has an ingredient in it that is toxic to wildlife?
You got it.
Yep, triclosan is what makes the soap antibacterial. It's also an ingredient many environmental groups say should be banned.
And we are putting this down the drain into rivers and lakes, where it ends up building up in their systems. Not a good thing. We don't need more of this in our aquatic life. We don't need more of this in our rivers and streams, and it's certainly not saving wildlife.
Dawn is made by Procter & Gamble, and last year they sold $1 billion worth of it. We want to ask them about this soap's greenwash, but they say no to an interview. Seems the biggest consumer packaged goods company in the world is camera shy. Instead, they tell us all of our Dawn dishwashing products and ingredients are in compliance with current legal and regulatory requirements in Canada. But we say it's one lousy label and deliver this one in person.
There you go. Great.
For these shoppers trying to make environmentally friendly choices, all this greenwashing doesn't go over well.
It doesn't seem fair. It just seems like you're being played by these big companies, and it's just definitely, it makes me angry.
In order to make that informed choice, maybe we're going to have to demand information from these people that are selling us potentially dangerous products.
A message to companies selling green products that hope one day to find a home in your home. Get tips on avoiding greenwash in your home on our website. And in the coming weeks on Market